Hey, happy Friday, everybody. What's going on in Twitchland? It's Friday, October 23rd, 2020, and this is Jungles of Chult Homebrew. And these are the players. Say hello, players, except for two. We're missing
players.
We're missing
Hello,
two.
players.
One is
Hi,
temporarily
Dredge.
absent. Yeah, hi, nobody in chat, probably.
Bye Bass.
He might
Sad you're
show
not
up.
here.
He might show up. Maybe, he said. That usually means no. FYI.
Drake, did you get a haircut?
No. Well, a while
Just
ago.
looks different.
I don't have my headset on.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
I'm naked up here. You can see my whole noggin. So I was gonna start up Chatty. I don't have Chatty going. See who's lurking. It's just me. No, I'm kidding. SpongeBob back there at Tane's house. I don't know. Is that a clownfish? I don't know. I want to point. So Chult, yeah, 1494. It's the fourth day, the fourth Alturak, 1494. It's about 11 a.m. as you guys come on. There it is. As you guys are starting to fill out the map. You've got 2 pins. And 80 more to go. Or more. You see them way up at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I even drew you a little path that you've taken so far in Chult.
And today's release of Unity has a new feature where on these hex grid maps, you can change the movement scale so you can measure things out in miles.
Ooh, nice.
When you say change,
So, normally it's like the standard 5e is 5 feet, but you can change that to be a different scale and have it measure out proper hex distances in any scale that you want.
so each of these hexes is 1 mile or 10 miles. So how do I do it? Teach me, Professor.
I just watched the intro video. Apparently it's in the grid settings area.
Yeah, I can see it says distance multiplier. It's set at 5.0 now. Distance suffix is feet, I guess, is a little thing.
Change that to mile and change the distance multiplier to 10, maybe. Since each hex is a 10 mile.
Well, how do you change the suffix to a mile?
I don't know.
All right, play with that later. But anyways, you guys have arrived at Fort Bularion after a couple of days of some stress and jungle action. And about who knows how long on a ship. You guys still haven't fully recovered, have you? Do you guys still have one level of exhaustion? No, I think you just got rid of it last night, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
We took a lot of naps.
Do we still have the broken manacles on our wrists and ankles?
No, I would have think you would have figured out a way to get out of those things. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but
Not particularly, no.
Yeah,
No.
nah.
no, I could seeing they had you had open sores underneath of them and everything. Yeah, nah, stunk. Smelled like funk, rotten flesh, metal, funk. Ugh. But Fort Bularion, I want you guys to see if you want to make your own notes or something, and I can pin them to this green pins.
Well, I've been taking crazy notes.
So let's see if I can pin your note. Let's see. Gold
They're on
pedal.
my character sheet.
They're
I
on-
was using the journal tab.
Yeah, heading into the jungle. Let me,
I don't know if journal entries will be able to be pinned because they're not separate records. They're
Yeah.
local to the character sheet.
I don't know. I was just using it to take my notes.
No, that's good. I've already read through your notes, and one other person that put notes on their character sheet. Thank you very much.
Nice.
What happened to Tane?
Disappeared.
Family emergency, probably. There he is. Did you get lost?
Me?
Yeah.
Ellen.
Yeah, I fell in.
So you guys, what did I say? Oh, Fort Bularion. Let me get the Fort Bularion map out, because you guys are interested in going to Fort Bularion, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you're not going to be like, screw that. That's a Baldur's
Is that
Gate
what-
flag. Screw that.
Is that where the homebrew takes us? Then we're not going there. No, I'm just kidding.
So it's the railroad tracks stop right in front of the gates. What do you guys do? Oh, we just get off and keep going. So yeah, up flying over the keep is a flag.
Fisting flame.
Yeah, the flaming fists out of Baldur's Gate. And let me give you the big ol'.
Robin knows what they are. Gold Pedal does not.
Jude
Unfortunate.
would not be familiar with them either.
Nice. Let me push some wrong buttons here. Do that. Are you guys actually on here? Oh, you're already on the map. Look at that.
Right up at the very north edge.
Right there. Let you guys get your map sized, and you're all the way at the north end of the map.
This map is huge.
Yes. But in Unity, you could be zoomed way out right now. Let me open up the map for you guys.
I like big maps, and I cannot lie.
How do you move everybody at the same time?
Wizardry.
Target
I don't
selection?
think
You have to enable the little toolbar, and then there's a selection mode. If you turn on the toolbar,
It is on.
not for us.
Huh. It's off. It's on. No?
Nope.
That's weird. That's broken. Maybe in line of sight off?
Maybe. No, still not on.
Huh.
It's
Try
not a
lock
bug,
and
it's
unlock.
a feature.
What'd you say?
I said try lock and unlock. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't have time to screenshot that.
Yeah, it's not toggling at all.
Let me try
Sorry.
to unshare it and reshare it. Let me give it a minute. I know you're not supposed to do that very fast.
There it is.
Must have been because of the update. The link got messed up. So you guys are gonna go towards the gate? It's this way.
Yeah.
So far away. Are there like ramparts? And if there are, do we see people on them?
Yeah, let's Jingo for 100 biddies. Yeah, you could see humanoidish people moving around. Like you're kind of far away, and they're like peeking their heads up.
We try to like signal them. I don't want to get shot at. I'm asking this out of character, for the record.
Are the tokens locked?
No.
I got everybody targeted. They don't like it. I don't like it. There we go. Yeah, so you guys like try to get someone's attention, like, hey!
Sure.
Let us in.
Let's head towards the gate.
You
Can
see
we see the? We can
you
see
see
the
it-
gate from here, can't we?
yeah, this is like, oh no, you can't see the gate, no.
All right. Which way do we go? Clockwise or counterclockwise? There's got to be an opening.
You think it's this
Looks
direction.
like people have already started counterclockwise, so I'll go with them.
So these are towers. What's wrong with my arrow? It's not pointing right.
Do you want to run Warwick or do you want me to run him? I mean, when we need to. It's not
Yeah,
an issue,
we'll see if you can drag his token if you like.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what I was asking.
Can we tell if
So,
anybody on the wall is watching us?
Yeah, you can see there's a couple of guards and they're like poking their head out of the tower up there. They're like, "Oi, you adventurers!"
Something like that. Yes.
Oi! Front gate's open. Go on around.
Splendid. I could use a cuppa. Well, they sound friendly.
Alright, so when you guys get around to the front, you can see that there are two massive wooden doors right here in the front that are currently open. And let me see. There's a guard up on the tower. And he says, "Come on in. Welcome to Fort Bularion, home of the Flaming Fists and Chult."
What are the flaming fists? I just kind of whisper to everybody.
Since I'm from Chult, I have knowledge of the Flaming Fist are obvious. Do I know about Fort Valerian, and have I ever been here?
That is a question I have to ask the player. Has your character ever been to Fort Bularion?
Yes, one time when I was porting, when I was a bearer, we went through here.
So when you,
Just a young...
so you were 10 years ago?
No, I was a bearer like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
But then I wasn't 8 years old bearing packs through the jungle. That'd be a little dangerous.
It looks a little dated, a little more worn since you've been here. But Fort Bularion is by the Flaming Fist. And if you are a bearer or somebody that is a guide in the jungle, you would know that the Flaming Fists pretty much claim most of the jungle. It's their jungle. And if you want to traverse in their jungle, you have to have a charter of exploration. And this charter of exploration basically says that they allow you to explore their jungle and gather riches.
Perfect.
But half
What
of
do
them,
they get out of it?
half of the riches, they get.
As long as we report to the taxman.
Correct.
They're the DM's guild then.
Or if they come around, they legally can take half your stuff. Now, if you don't have a charter of exploration and they come around, they may let you keep your lives and take all your stuff.
So I
So
explained that to the party.
That's what you understand how the charter of exploration works.
Great. I'll let you know. Gold Petal does not approve of people thinking they can own the jungle.
Yeah, these
That's
guys own
ridiculous.
the jungle. They're like,
Yeah, neither does Juku. Nobody
Madam,
owns
I have
the
to
realm
agree
of
with
Hotel.
you. Owning the jungle, only the part inside their walls belongs to them.
I'm pretty sure our whole party at that point thinks that way. And I well, if we don't
But-
cooperate with them, at least to their face, then
Right.
they can make life hell.
I understand the necessity of it. I just don't. I don't like it, and I don't agree with it.
Be careful.
But I'm
of-
weak, so.
Be careful of expressing those views while we're in town.
Right. I would be, just kind of whispering and being grumpy about my dissatisfaction of their attitude. But
Like-
I won't cause problems.
all right,
What are these
so
outbuildings?
let's do a little bit of this. Because you know what?
I tell Warwick, better keep quiet when we're in town.
So, yeah, these buildings
He's doing so
are
good.
like where they do some of the more nastier things. One of them's the privy. Like the nasty privy. The poopy privy. And the other one's like a storage building.
Food storage right next to the privy.
Yeah.
Right next to the front gate.
Yeah. You think it might be a morgue.
Like I said, food storage.
Yeah, for the dinosaurs. It's got some bars and stuff. You can see they're bent. So when you guys look in the big gates, you can see that this first entrance area is set up like a blacksmith or weaponsmith and armor. There's a guy milling about. Let me... Where's he at? There he is. So yeah, inside of a little store, like looks like a armor store. There's like a sign hanging out. Uh-huh. And then when you look further in, you can see a whole bunch of other stores. And people are shopping. There's like other kinds of people here, like Chultans.
I asked the guard if is there an inn here?
There's no inn, but with a charter of exploration, you're allowed to set up tents inside. Stay out of the danger side. Sometimes the commander will let out a building for a special guest, but it so happens that we already have one.
Who might be visiting?
Some noble gnome fella. Some kind of consortium of miners or something like that. He's on over there by the well. Points into the keep a little further.
Who do we talk to about a charter?
Oh, the charter is given out by Lyra Porter, our commander. Her rank is Blaze.
What's her name?
Lyra Porter.
Blake, like a general or something, is it not?
More like a colonel.
Direction can Lyra be found?
Oh, Lyra Porter. He points up to the main keep that's inside. This is a 3-story building inside with people up on top guarding. You can see guards up top. And there's another internal palisade inside.
Are we permitted to just go talk to her, or do we need to apply for an audience?
You'll have to talk to that private down yonder by the other doors.
Thank you.
He can
And
check for her availability for you.
Thank you so much.
So, Medley, you walk past, shops selling, baskets, shops selling some general supplies.
There's a shop selling cooked meat or fruit. I will stop and buy a piece.
There is a shop that is selling. What do I do with it? Oh, there's the pin. I lost the pin. So, are you guys familiar with the shops module?
Never heard of it.
No. So the shops module is a module built for players or characters to go shopping. So I will push you a shopping list, and you can scroll through it. However, only one person can use the shopping cart at a time. So you can't all try to put stuff in the shopping cart. You're more than welcome to look at the stuff and open up the items and review them, but don't put them in the shopping cart. We'll decide on who's going to do that in what order. Capiche?
Roger.
Everybody
Got it.
understand? So here is the bizarre shopping list. Did that share?
It did.
There's no little images that go do 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 do.
May I
And
use
In the
this
number
cam-
column, if it says -1, that means you can buy as many as you like.
Oh.
That's the quantity column.
Can I convert a gold down while we're here in town?
Gold? Yeah, you
Silver
can.
pieces?
Yeah, you can easily do any money exchanges here. If you have gems, they'll buy them.
Yeah,
Now
none of that.
the shop prices, you can tell, are significantly higher than what you're used to in
No rain catchers in town.
Oh, yeah, there should be. Let me see. Items. That's one thing I forgot to do. Rain catcher. Let me put that in the... Oops, gotta unlock it first.
All right, now I got some petty
Where'd it
change.
go? Oops. Alright, there's a rain catcher in there now, and there's also a bug or insect repellent. Which you guys probably would love to have. Alright. So who wants to buy some stuff first?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Cool. Who wants to buy some stuff second?
She'll make some purchases.
Who, Mercury, was it you that gave me your letter from your dead colleague? Somebody gave me the letter from their dead colleague.
It was
Okay. Jingo, I give it back to you.
Yes.
I bought myself some
Thank you.
parchment so I can take notes while I'm studying things. Thank you so much. And if you look at the back of it, it has like my little terrible sketch of the stegosaurus we saw in the jungle.
No, it's a collector's item.
looks like the Mona Lisa. So there's also armor if anybody wants to look at armor.
Yeah, I can't afford anything.
No, I don't have much in the way of money either. So I'm just going to pass the shop and take note that should I need something. And
There are rations, so
Oh yeah, that might be a bad
Rations?
idea.
yeah.
Who's using
I
the
still
shop
have
right
some
now?
rations.
I am. I had to convert some
Okay.
coin. So hold on.
Well, rations are 8 silver a day here. So if you already have rations and you just want to do the math on your character sheet, I'm cool with that too. So you don't have to go through the shop.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna buy one more.
they're expensive.
We have 2 rangers in the party. Rations should be a backup. We should be able to find enough food.
And I
on
can
the
always
table.
create water.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
But having the rations would be great because if both of our rangers and our druid go down, well then we could be in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have made my purchases to whoever's next.
And the rations are probably I don't know, a month they last maybe. Then you need to replace them. So I leave that up to the players to control. Keep track of your own rations and water. They got a few things, huh?
Hey, somebody else got a 10. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be covering my shell so I don't get moss.
Nice. Now, if you lay down and go on your shell, can I use you as a seat? I'm just asking.
If you don't mind getting snapped at, I'm more like a snapping turtle.
To keep my feet up. Got it.
Where do you hear him snoring? He'll never know.
I always imagine he goes in like Oscar the Grouch does, down into his trash can.
Who bought all my stuff? Who emptied the
Wasn't
cart?
me.
I didn't touch it.
Somebody closed the shop. That's what it was.
That could have been me. I thought it was for me.
Didn't realize.
Yeah,
It was probably me. I didn't realize me closing the shop would do that to you.
Closed
Yeah,
too,
no,
So I don't know what it does. And
it-
which one is
It's a feature that's supposed to close. You know, if you're not going to buy something and you close the shop, it resets everything back into the inventory. But if you close it while I'm buying, then it resets the inventory.
Okay, I'll leave it open.
Oh, no. I haven't closed it because I was considering whether I was going to get insect repellent or not. Did anybody else buy the insect repellent?
Not yet. I'm concerned about how much
I
this
have some.
charter cost.
Oh, right, the charter.
Shouldn't change if I close it, right?
It will.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I need to fix that and not wipe it out on close and just leave the empty cart button. That would fix that. Push an update.
I mean, it's good if you just share it with one person at a time, but it's kind of a
Yeah.
pain in the butt too. I mean, that's the idea. You're at the register, you know.
Dang, how much money do you have?
I'm carrying 58 gold.
Oh my god.
What's the matter with you poor people?
I have 52.
So people
I
spend
have,
all
like,
their money when
12
they.
gold. I haven't spent. I guess I just don't start with that much money.
Well, remember that as a cleric, I start with armor as part of my standard equipment, but as a turtle, I don't wear armor, so I sold it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm made money off of my starting because I don't wear.
As a ranger, I start with a longbow, but since I don't use bows or weapons, I sold all that stuff.
Nice.
Hey, how did you add the natural explorer to actually be something you have on your thing in
There should be one in the spell library.
spell
If it
library?
has
Okay.
Rob Tui's coding stuff loaded.
All right, whoever's next can go.
Well, let's everybody close the shop inventory,
I don't intend to buy anything.
and then if you want it, I'll push it just to you. Then you don't have to have it all. Everybody have it open. If anyone wants either the shop or the armor.
I just
So you
put
guys,
my stuff
you guys spend about an hour monkeying around in the bazaar. You see that back here, this is like a jousting area, like for horses, and this building right here is a stable for horses. You can see back over here, there is like a little entourage of like people, and you can see every now and then you see like a finely dressed gnome milling about over there. And this building back over here has a holy symbol hanging out in the front of it. Let's
Do
see.
any of us recognize the symbol?
Let's see.
I want to head over there.
If I have.
I'm only familiar with the elven pantheons.
I think it's a pretty popular holy symbol, so you can make up the mind if your character knows it or not.
I've heard of it.
It's common in my kingdom. Yeah, generally good sort.
One of those strange foreign gods.
I just think he's a human god. Not interesting to me.
So, Tane, do you have this handy table sorted out on you somewhere? Because Jingo bought you a random magical item. I mean, not Jingo, but Sphinster 77.
All right, so I just roll it, right?
Just roll it. 96. A robe of useful items. I guess you're selling some shit at the store.
Hell yeah.
Nice. A robe of useful items. Check out this thing. I can see you trekking around in the jungle wearing this. I so can see it.
Nice.
That.
What a great roll.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
So I need to put this on your sheet for you, and I have to share the table. You're gonna need let's see, inventory. Put it on your sheet. Didn't find it. Patched robe. So this robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment, probably with like torn holes in it, right? Because you tore off all of it. The robe has 2 of each of the following patches: 2 daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 sets of 50 feet of hempen rope, 2 sacks. In addition, it also has 4d4 other patches. The DM chooses the patches that determines them randomly. So I am going to actually let you roll and figure out what patches you've got and all that. So I will share the table with you.
44, right?
Yeah, 44, and you can put those on your sheet.
9 patches.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'm putting a rowboat on there for sure.
Well, no, you get to roll on which ones
9
you get.
times.
Oh, I have to
on
roll.
the
times,
table.
yeah. On the table.
Bags of 100 gold, 9 times, 1 through 8. Let's do this.
I just pushed you the table. Did you get it?
I can roll it now.
Ooh.
And you can drag that stuff to a note if you want, right out of chat.
Okay.
And you can keep doing
8
that as we go.
8 more.
So Juku wants
Sell
to
that
go
for
over
scrap iron.
to the temple, right?
Yes, Juku would like to attend to the temple.
Anybody else want to go to the temple with Juku?
Nope.
So the temple is you meet at the temple. You meet Shahala Mawini. Is the priest. I bring the teachings of my god to the common folk.
I appreciate your efforts in behalf of your god.
There it is.
I am
500
aspirant Tombkeeper Juku, and I also spread the word of Uptao.
Uptao is not common in Chult anymore.
I seek to change that.
Ah. Well, I always like to think the best of other people and don't judge them.
That is good.
My father was a Chultan priest as well, and my mother was a Shao mercenary posted in Chult. You getting anything good there, Tane?
Yeah, all the
Gold
money.
silver.
He's like, dinner's on me!
20
Damn.
hands worth 100 gold piece each. 2 silver authors worth 500 gold pieces each.
Damn!
We're
Rich.
rich. You're rich.
2 wood.
Two
It's weird.
ladders.
2 of a lot, so it's kind of cool because that's how the thing's made anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do you come across this robe?
4 potions of healing.
Nice.
He tried it on while he was at Miracle Max's and it fit, so Max said he could have it.
There was
Maybe-
actually a Goodwill store that was here that people donate to, and somebody donated the item and didn't realize what they donated. And I'm like, that's a cool robe, and I bought it. And then when I picked it up, I'm like, wait, one of these patches comes off. And I'm like, here's your 5 silver, and I buy it from the guy.
All right, take 5 silver off your sheet. Ta-da!
You'll make it back.
You'll make it.
I think I'm okay with the 3,000 gold worth of stuff that I got.
Oh
I know,
my
right?
God.
Now all the missions I had planned for you guys to make some money, I gotta do something else now. Freaking, you guys are like, we don't need no stinking money.
Time to retire.
Now you do realize that these bizarre folk here can't buy a 500 gold piece thing from you.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna hold it till we get to Chult. Stuff's too expensive this town, anyways.
Yeah. I saw that markup.
Remove 5 silver. I'm like, that's a really nice robe. I appreciate it.
Yes, Finster, that was a good roll right there. So yeah, this is it's the basic temple kind of deal going on here. It looks like there's just one priest here. You would probably figure that he may be able to cast a few low-level spells, you know?
I was going to ask what services the temple offered.
You know, he can fix the blinded, the deaf, the paralyzed, or the poisoned. And some healing. He says, I took my portfolio before I came to be stationed here on permanent duty. I thought I was going to be traveling in the jungles. So that's why I have Sacred Flame and Guiding Bolt. And I mean, if you're like at the hospital, how are you going to be casting Guiding Bolt? You know? So apparently he's not the healer
In case something
type.
comes back as undead, right?
Right?
You're at the hospital, you never know what's going to come back to life.
But he is a priest, so he can change up his spells. So.
And I'm going to offer that while we're here, if I can be of assistance, I'm willing.
I thank you, Brother Juku. It is nice to know that there are more friendly people in the world. If I can do anything for you without the gazing eyes of our protectors, then I would be more than happy to.
All right, it is agreed, and I'll shake his hand.
Cool. And let's see, you guys are done there. All right, so you guys are going to go inside and see. Let's see. Let's see what the inside looks like.
That top is guard. So that's what if he lets us in, we'll go right through.
Yeah, there's there's not it's not that hard to get in. You just tell them you're looking for a charter of exploration, and they're like, "Excellence, you may let me go." And a few minutes later, he comes back, and I am going to turn off line of sight. It's cool if you're in combat and stuff, but when you're just rolling around, milling about, I don't see a need in it.
Agreed.
I do see a need in turning down that grid, though. Good lord, that's bright ass grid. A little better. All right, so the courtyard. This is, you come through and then. Oops, gotta lock it. This opens up. The Bailey Central Courtyard is open to the sky, and it looks like it can be sealed off with heavy gates and stoutly defended by even a handful of soldiers. A boardwalk is installed around the courtyard so people don't need to walk in the mud when rain pours down. So it's like a wooden deck around the outside. You guys see that? And then in the middle of that area, there's a statue of an armored man, which anyone would tell you is Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard of Baldur's Gate, leader of the Flaming Fists.
Can you reshare that map? I didn't get it.
I didn't get it either.
Oh,
Didn't either.
I just put your tokens on it and didn't share it with you.
I can say we disappeared, but I didn't know where we went.
Yeah, you didn't move me there either. I guess I was still marveling over my goodwill room.
No, I moved the
see-
tokens. I just didn't share the map.
I don't see anybody else on the map at all.
I see you on the
I
map.
see everybody now.
I do not. I only see.
We're on a new map. The inner Bailey lower.
But let me minimize this super giant map.
You'll be back on it.
No, I got it. I just have to close this one.
So you see now what I was talking about, the wooden deck that runs around the statue that's in the middle? Yeah. Wooden statue. So this over here, if you guys kind of come in and look around, you're kind of escorted by one of the private guards. Yeah. You see over here, you see dinosaurs have been pinned up into pins. Kind of gives you
Are there
the
people caring
impression
for them?
of guard animals, like dogs, like Dobermans. Like, rah, rah, rah. Yeah, there's a guy in there taking care of them, and let's see. Let me turn on all these fellers. So Raul Zuberi is the trainer. He's Chultan, so he's got that darker skin, tall, thin. He's the head trainer of Fort Bularion's reptiles. His face and arms are covered in tattoos and scars, and he's missing half of his right hand. Tooth marks are still clearly visible in the scar tissue. And you could hear him in there, kind of chit-chatting to himself. He seems kind of friendly. Let's see. So you guys are brought over here into this room. So you can't really go anywhere else. And this is the Great Hall of the Bailey, is what the building is called. And when you walk in, you see an older female, probably in her mid to late 40s, and she's wearing half plate armor. She says, "Are you the adventurers?" As you come into the room. "Welcome to Fort Bularion. I am the commander of the fort. My name is Lyra Portier."
Madam. I am Smedley Meyer, formerly of Cormier.
Well met.
Well met.
Gold pedal.
You are a Furbach, are you not?
I am.
We don't see too many at Fort Valerian.
Funny you say that. I've not seen too many my entire life.
Ah, well, I think you're about to meet one.
Really?
If you stay in Chult long enough, it's inevitable.
Ooh, fascinating.
Work just grunts.
Does Juku say anything?
Juku will kind of bow and introduce himself as aspirant Tombkeeper Juku. I here with my friends.
No, Juku is here with his friends. Get your third person right.
That's right. That's right.
Well, were you in or out of character there?
A little bit of
Juku
both.
is here. Well, as part of his character, Juku refers to himself in the third person.
I was saying Juku talks in third person.
So she says, "I assume you're here looking for a charter of exploration."
Yes.
I, madam.
I am a new guide to this system and would inquire how much a charter would cost to take different parties out into the woods and out into the jungle. And is there a difference in that, or once I own a charter, it would apply to anybody in my party?
Yes, charters are for exploration parties. They're not for individuals. Of course, if you're gonna have a charter in Chult, you need to have a name. Please sit down
I fucking knew it.
and discuss the charters. How much is a charter? Let's see. So she explains to you that Baldur's Gate lays claim to everything east of the Mistcliff Mountains, north of Kitcher's Inlet, and they're trying to extend their influence south to Refuge Bay. So it's pretty much, most of Chult.
Now, very colonialism.
So she says, a charter grants permission to explore Chult and plunder its riches, but half of your expedition proceeds and discoveries must be turned over to the Flaming Fists. The charter costs 50 gold, which is treated as a down payment on the splits of profits. In addition, those who have a charter can also hire Flaming Fist mercenaries or guards to accompany you for a very reasonable rate of 1 gold per 10-day each. It's easy enough to go around in the jungle. It's not easy enough to come back. What were you going to say?
I have a question for Miss Porter. When you say 50% of profits, what is there like specific text in the charter that describes what that means specifically? Or
My
is
s-
it literally everything we find? We split 50-50.
Or after expenses. Net gross.
If I find a dagger, do I have to cut it in half and give half of it to you?
She says, my men are able collections. When they come across you exploring, they will determine what is fair.
So how would they know that we'd gained new stuff since the last time we met them? I mean, are they just going to take half of our stuff every time they come across us?
They could. They probably won't leave you defenseless. The charter protects you as well. Keep in mind, the Flaming Fists have been in this area a long time. We know what adventurers are after. We know what they're carrying that is of value. A sack full of gold coins could have come from anywhere, but a sack full of gems or loot from a mine, we know.
Excuse me, madam. When you say the charter protects us, in what way does it protect us?
If you don't have the
them.
charter, everything is ours, including your lives if we choose to take them.
What was the price of the charter again?
50 gold pieces.
50
An-
gold?
A very
I-
reasonable 50 gold.
I will cover the charter as I want to be a guide who brings people out here. I shall cover the charter.
Shouldn't we split it 5 ways so that we're not each beholden to somebody in debt? I don't like being in debt.
If you wish to contribute, that is fine. I will purchase it, and you can pay me the 10 gold, and we can split it up. I have no problem with that.
I will pay my 1/5. 10 gold.
We'll pay my 10 gold.
I will as well.
Can I give it to somebody?
Or like,
No, just take it off your sheet.
maybe you should get it. You do the. There you go.
I could have pushed it
Now
to
I'm
you, but
very broke, but that's okay.
damn gnat on my screen. Flying up Lyra Potter's nose. The image. All right, so let's see. The Charter of Expirations. Oh, she says, if you don't buy the Charter of Explorations, everything in Fort Bularion now costs 5 times the normal price.
Oh my god.
So who wants to carry the Charter of Exploration?
I think Tane, who is our guide.
Well, it is now in
Who's
the
the-
party inventory.
The most well spoken of our party. That would not be me.
I am not particularly charismatic.
Oh god. Yeah, it's definitely not me. I have -1.
As do I.
Juku.
Juku could be. Juku has a charisma of 15.
What's Florix's charisma?
Juku. Works not high enough. He's a. I have a 13, so Juku, I think you should be the. I nominate Juku to be the charter carrier and
Oh
party
my
spokesman.
god, it is Juku. You have the highest charisma score in the party.
15, pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So,
Favorite Juku carrying the charter? Raise your hand.
so
Juku will do his best.
Lyra Porter asks, so what name does
Oh,
the
yeah,
Charter
that.
of Exploration go to?
Can we get back to you on that? Can we leave it blank for a while?
All about
Oh, as soon as you would like to finish up and get the charter, you can let me know.
Oh, we don't get it until we have a name. Great.
Well,
You're more than welcome to come back tomorrow, as long as
Too
you...
late. I already got it.
Oh my god, what's the name?
Jugu snatches it off the table and runs out the door.
Yoink.
Let's go!
What did you write? What are you gonna write?
I hope I
didn't
don't...
write anything yet. I was just kidding.
I accidentally put the whole garrison in the combat tracker twice today when I was sending
Ooh.
this.
holy shit.
Oh, it's like 100. It's like 100 people. Oh,
We're the Ninja Turtles, right?
I say we call ourselves the Flotsam because we were washed ashore.
I like that. I could get behind that.
I'm okay with floats.
Flotsam adventuring group or just Flotsam or?
Flotsam. Because I think Flotsam Jetsam is licensed to a minstrel group out of Waterdeep.
I actually thought about that.
She's like, very well. She welcomes you to the service of the Flaming Fists. And she bows at you and goes about her business.
But as soon as business is concluded, I want to leave. This woman makes me uncomfortable. And in a good way.
Sorry.
How old is Lyra?
In her mid 40s, maybe.
I look
Still
over.
pretty young.
I look over at Samantha and I say, "Do you know what a cougar is?"
What? 40's not even that old. That's like pretty young.
He's young. He's like 24, right? I've lost your voice.
I know.
Smedley is 27 going on 19. He is very naive and awkward.
I see. My character's like 60.
We're gonna take care of you when we get to Chult, Smedley.
Alright, so you guys, you don't need this map anymore. So I'm going to put you back on this map. And take that map away. So you guys are back on the big map. I just drug you out there in the bazaar somewhere. So what else are you guys gonna do in town? You guys, it's about once you get done with that and everything, it's probably early afternoon, like 1-2 o'clock or something.
You said the gnomes are down there by to the south, right?
Yeah, there's a gnome.
I would like to look around and see if they have maybe like a little town board type thing. Maybe people post requests for things or anything like that.
Check the Goodwill shop. I found some good stuff there.
Like a
like a message board.
yeah, a message
Yeah.
board or something. There's not really a message board because I mean the message board in the fort would be like, you know, spades tonight, barracks,
Okay.
0500,
It was worth a
There are a few traders that live here too. They kind of stay in their shops and stuff. So if you're looking for that type of information, it would not be pinned up. You could gather it,
Okay.
talk.
Then yeah, I'll be rumor hunting.
I would like to go speak with the gnomes, see what they are.
So
what they
the
sort out.
so the gnome is, see if I got an image of the gnome. I know I do because I found one, but where did I put it?
I rolled a wizard.
What the hell's this guy's name? Wooby Mining Consortium.
Looking for woobies?
WOBBIE Mining Consortium is actually written like on the side of this tent. And when you come over there, you can see there's a couple of like guard-looking guys, and there is a well-dressed gnome who's trying to stay out of the mud. And when you guys approach, he says, I don't recognize you guys. Are you adventurers?
Juku, you with me in work or no?
Yeah.
Then I yield to Juku.
Paying attention to the map.
If he's with us.
Yes.
Is it
We
just
I
the
love
three
our
of
party
you?
face.
It's just the three of you? Are there more?
I would have gone with as well, but I don't see where my token is on the map.
I'm not there. I'm looking for
I can
rumors.
just I hold you down.
Oh,
No, I'm rumor hunting. I'm not there.
We are a party of 5.
Seinfeld? Party of 4? Seinfeld? Party?
no, sir.
We're a party of 5. So the gnome's like, are you for hire? I need somebody to do something for me, and the last people I sent haven't come back, and you guys look way tougher than they did. You should go. You really should. I've got money. I've got some left.
You desire.
Well, see, I got word from one of my colleagues that he found a mine here, and he kind of leans in. Says, "Come a little closer." You know, he looks around a little bit. He says, "It's full of quartz, lots of quartz. Yeah, I'm gonna strike it rich, and when I get all that quartz out, I've got some plans. I'm gonna make some mining equipment that doesn't need people. It doesn't need mortal miners. They're automated. Yes, I'm gonna make a fortune. Yes. If you guys go down there and see what happened to the prospectors that I sent, and take care of, any kind of danger or whatever is down in there, I'll give you everything I got left. 250 gold. And he holds up a pouch of gems. Ching.
What about a stake in the mine instead?
250 gold pieces worth of future mined material? That sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
I
He
was
starts
thinking
putting
more-
the pouch back on his
percent.
belt.
I was thinking more of a percentage.
A percentage?
Correct.
What, like a percentage of a percentage? Like half of a percent?
That's a little bit low considering.
I
we
mean,
might not.
The last guys I paid $100 gold pieces. But then he come back, so you get what you pay for.
Our party is very adept. Look at our party. We have people in this party that are very adept in the jungles. Almost
I
like we
stroll
were,
up.
almost like we were built to be in this Chult.
So, you're like silent partners like the Flaming Fists are then. I have to give half of it to those assholes.
True. Yeah, that's true.
He says it a little bit loud.
Half of the rest of it to us.
Doesn't really work out for this guy then.
Yeah, I'm not a mathematician or nothing, but if I give half to them and half to you, that means I'm paying you to clear out your own place. That doesn't sound very fair.
What do you guys think? What do you think? 5% stake in the mine plus the 250 gold. It's 1%
Yeah.
free. Does
1%
that sound fair?
for each of us.
Sounds fair to me.
That sounds great to me.
Works like a burn.
5 years. That's it. I'm only gonna do it for 5 years.
Okay. And
I'm
then
okay
in
with
that
that.
5 years, he'll find that we are invaluable and irreplaceable. So.
All right. Well, he like pulls out like a scruffy little map, and he says, "I need you to meet me out here in a few days, and let me show you where it's at."
Oh, I pull out my parchment and my ink pen, and I start writing like my best version of a contract so that he'll sign it so that we don't get screwed.
Well, I will actually let you type up a little contract if you want
Cool. Yeah.
between sessions, and you can
I'll
do
that.
some homework. Nice.
I'll just like brandish it at him. Please sign. This
Out
is
your
you
legalese.
agreeing our 5%. Yeah. Verbal and elven legalese.
Your
Some legal-
infernal contract.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I
there
work
are-
around
there-
elves, so
there-
you know I'm not entirely uneducated.
There are some actually some modules too that for infernal contracts. I think for Baldur's Gate. I think I saw one. All right, so he pulls out a little map and he says, "Okay, so you're here at Baldur's Gate, and the mine is right at the bottom over here. So it's only about a day or so away. So it's not that far. It's right at the valley."
Baldur's Gate?
Huh?
You said we're in Baldur's Gate.
Chult, I meant
Oh,
Fort Bularion. yeah.
okay.
Fort
It
Blair.
was Baldur's Gate for the infernal contract thing.
Yeah, you knew what I meant. You knew what I meant.
I knew what you meant.
Clarifying for the this is not Baldur's Gate. If you've ever seen the Sword Coast map, it does not look like this. So yeah, so about a day away. So I will click on this thing, and oh, here's his image. Snodshaw Wabi is his name.
And he signs my contract, right?
He's like, "Well, I'm going to have to review this contract first, but I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement. I'm pretty desperate. I've sent 9 groups so far."
What?
I don't want to go do it until he signs it.
He said he sent one group.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm sure. I mean, out of character, he's gonna sign it, but in character, we're gonna have some. When you type it up, he's gonna have some discussion about it.
All right.
He says, "Oh, did you guys have any wine or anything? This place is dry as a bone." He's like looking
There's a
around.
smug-looking frog on his staff.
Yes, his name is Kermit.
Oh, he's got a pet
What
too.
language does that come from? That's an interesting name.
It's a dialect of Chultan, actually. It's old. He's lying.
Fascinating.
He's lying. I was giving you guys a pen. I'm giving you a green pen. Let's see. Make link shareable. Oh, you have a green pen now.
Nice.
And you should have that note too.
Yep.
I tell him, I don't have any wine, but I've got these berries. They're really good. I give him a good berry.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I get these once in a while. There's a druid that comes around through here once in a while. She has these. She's very nice too."
What's her name?
The DM doesn't have it in front of him right now, but I'll get back to you.
Okay.
There's a druid that comes around after you.
I want to meet a druid.
Quazu or something like that.
Thanks.
Well,
Quaalude.
he's lost 9 prospectors, not 9 parties. That's a little better.
gonna say, wait, what?
I thought you
Yeah.
said 9 parties. I'm like,
I might have said 9 groups, but
that
10
might be
times
above
the
our pay
charm.
grade.
that's why I do notes.
Adventure.
It's okay. If we die in the mines, I'm coming back as a wizard.
Kwasa, that's her name.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm almost there. You can't. I should have just searched by Q. Durr. Kawasha. Chulton. Druid. Is there an image? Ah, there is an image. Oh, it's not a girl, it's a guy. And
Worse.
It's a guy, we don't want him.
He's got a carrot with him, or a zucchini, or something. It's one of them talking potatoes, you know. What do they call them?
It's a rutabaga.
A
Is it a
vegpie,
vegetable?
vegabe. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think he calls him kapalu or some crap like that. I
I
don't
want to meet this druid.
know. He comes in. He's around sometimes.
Does he come often or irregularly?
Well, I've seen him twice, and I've been here 3 weeks. So
Cool. Okay.
maybe he's a guide. I think, you know. I think he takes people out and gets them lost, and then he comes back. You know, like he does.
Points.
I do. I do know.
I can see it on your face.
Thank
When
you.
I have that like look on my face, I'm like,
You're like,
I know how that goes. Don't gotta be the fastest person in the party, just gotta be faster than the party your guide.
all right. So,
I mean-
so you guys, I guess, kind of like want your own spot. You know, like, are we staying the night or what's going on? And I think you guys are probably going to stay the night, right?
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
getting late?
It's not late yet, but you guys can kind of get ready for tonight by getting your tent set up and maybe a little
Yeah.
fire
I
pit
can
going and
switch my
stuff.
spells for the day.
Uh,
if we go to sleep.
Yeah, you won't get a rest yet before we have an encounter though, so don't dive too deep.
Get excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna. But I am going to turn on a campfire, and then I'm gonna put on your tents.
Adorable.
There you go.
Yay! We each
So-
get our own tent now.
So yeah, here you guys go. There's your little tent area. This is fresh water, so if you want to rinse off or whatever, you can use the showers if you want to, but
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
pretty muddy. It's like,
Chuku doesn't mind the mud.
yeah, I
I
don't
feel-
mind the mud.
I feel
Yeah,
just
the-
bad to be the
the-
cleanest ranger I've ever met.
the bugs are bad too. Especially at night, the bugs really get bad, like the mosquitoes and stuff. You do get the gist that you talk to a guard or two, and they say a lot of the guards at night, when it's really bad, will take their hammocks and string them up in the guard towers and sleep. At least they got a breeze up there, you know, a little bit elevated, you know.
Anybody that buy the block repellent incense, just the sound.
I should have bought
I
some.
just got the salve.
Before we leave, I'd like to buy some incense tomorrow too, so we can have around the campfire.
I'd like to buy some as well.
I just withdraw myself fully in the shell before I go to bed.
Oh, those creepy crawlies will get in that shell.
So this building right here is the pub, but it's only for the Flaming Fists. It's like the NCO club or whatever, you know. But you can see them coming and going out, you know, and towards, you know, between shifts, you kind of get the gist that they come through after shifts and have a drink or two. And the barracks is over here. The orangier building, these both are barrack buildings back here. And this is like the shower and, you know, the clean area. There's also urinals in there, but if you got to take a crap, they have you either do it in a bucket and then they take it out and dispose of it, or there are privies outside. This gate, there's a privy in the front, and this gate, there's a privy. But this gate over here, the south gate, they don't open hardly much. If they do open it, it's just to take something out, bring something in, but they keep it closed most of the time. The front gates are open during the day, usually, unless it's like really raining and the visibility's out. They have about a 300-foot clearing around this fort, and it sits up on a hill. So you can see, you know, there's some low-lying bushes and stuff, but you got a pretty good sight all the way around. And as you guys are milling about, you hear one of the guards over in this direction. He yells out, "Raptors! On their way!" And he yells, "Sound the alarm! Close the gates!" So the bell starts ringing that's up in the front, and you can see that guards are starting to become active. And we are going to do one of these.
I'm a deep sleeper. Do you want me to play work, or do you want to run him? Or is he gonna sleep through the fight?
Well, we'll take turns. We'll figure it out. I'll run him. I'll run him.
That's fine. I would
Yeah.
think you need to.
But you can help me run him. You know, you could say, I think he would go do that or whatever.
Okay.
We'll have a discussion. So let me. I need to do a little cleaning up too in the tracker. I don't want all these guys in the tracker.
They're now all hostile to us?
Yeah, they're getting mad.
You guys brought the raptors. We're killing you first.
All right, so Smedley, you get to react first of the group. What's your reaction? You hear this commotion. You hear the guards saying, "Close the gate! Close the gate!" What's Smedley's first thoughts?
First thoughts are, do I know what a raptor is?
Are you from Chult?
No, he's very well book read.
No, but I am very well book read on nature and
Velociraptor or Dinoraptor, you're not sure what they mean. You hope it's the Velociraptor, which are like, you know, dog-sized dinosaurs that are pretty mean. If it's the other ones, they better close the gate. So
let's see. need to get up on the wall. I will dash
All right, let me lock the token so you guys can measure and stuff. There is a ladder over here, and there is a ladder over here.
I didn't see that one. I'd go for the closer one.
Probably that one is the closest. So that's 70 feet. Oh, a little too far.
I'm so I'll only get that far.
All right, are you pulling out weapons as you're going?
I am unslinging my crossbow. I'll grab my crossbow. Whoop. Middle of the night while we were sleeping.
No, you guys were setting up your camp. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I still probably have my armor on. I'll pick up my crossbow and head that way.
Yeah, you got all your gear and whatnot. I mean, you might not have your backpack on you, but that's up to you.
No, I probably don't carry it unless I have to be carrying it. And that will be my turn.
Gold Petal, what's she gonna do? She's like getting her tent all set up, and she sticks her head out, and she hears all this commotion going on. What the hell?
Yes. I am going to dash as well.
What's going on? She jumps up.
Yeah. I will just dash and kind of follow Smedley.
Juku, does she have any weapons? Is she getting anything out?
No, I have my totem. I put it back around my neck, so I'll just go and sling some spells.
I've got ranged spells.
Is going to dash as well. It's not showing. There it is. He's gonna dash.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open. Oh, sorry. That's coming up. I can't believe that song's going to be here any minute.
Here. Yeah, he's going to dash to there because he expects things to come through that front gate.
You can start to see the guards. This guy's like running down the stairs.
Mark will move toward the gate.
And I'm moving some guys out though. You got a bunch of guys that are coming out, and they're going to end up. Where's the other one at? Oh, here he is. It takes 6 guys to bar the gates, to close the doors, to get them closed. So you can see them trying to, doing their routine thing, but they're still in the middle of it. What's Work gonna do?
Well, he's gonna go help them with the bar.
He's like, Juku, I'm coming to help. So let's see, Alt. The Alt button. Why is the grid not working? What the hell? Is that just me?
Working.
60, I suppose. So he's going to come running around the corner. I don't think he's drawing out a weapon because he's going to be helping to close the gates.
I grab my club and shield, and I don't even think I took my pouch off, my stack off yet. I run to the left, climb up to see what I can see.
Well, you might have your backpack off because you got your tent out. You're putting it up and spreading
Yeah, I
your...
still have my pouch on me and I grab my club and shield.
Easy peasy. Your shield's gonna take an action to strap it to your arm.
I don't put it on, I just grab it.
Just throw it over your back? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Smedley, you get the top of the next round. So these guys are, just guarding. This guy goes inside the building. He's like, "Oh, don't let those things in here." And you can hear the guards up here now over on this side. They're starting to shoot arrows. You can hear. They're coming closer. They're moving fast. You hear them saying, "Smedley."
Can I get past Tane and get up on the wall?
I don't. Have you started up the ladder, Tane?
I got to the base of the ladder.
No, he just kind of steps aside and kind of gives you a boost as you go up. So I will give you an extra 5 feet of movement because he kind of pushes you up.
All right. Get to the top of the wall. Do I see anything?
Out off of the map in this direction, you see a half a dozen bear-sized dinosaurs, but sleek, with long snouts and teeth hanging out, and you can see the claws on their front paws are just super hooked claws as they are running in this direction. And you can, where are you at? Can't really see anything else. Give me a perception check as you climb up to the top and you peek over the palisade. Oh, you got a pretty good hearing. You can hear the guards over here yelling at people that are outside the gates. They're coming! They're coming! Take cover!
So, out to the south, are they more than 400 feet away?
Well, you know, this tower is kind of blocking your view.
But then I will use
'Cause
another
they're
dash app to go to the tower.
So, when you go into the tower, you can see that the two guards that are up in there, they've got out arrows and they're firing at the raptors, which you
Do I
can
have
see
enough
them.
movement to get up in this round?
How much have you moved? 20 to get up?
I think, yeah. Even if I have to dash.
Yeah, you got enough to get inside the tower. And you'll have to move up a little bit further to get a shot off if you want. But they're gonna be. Let me get that encounter plugged in real quick. They're going to be about 200 feet away. What's the range of your bow?
400 is the long range.
All right, so you can't do it this round, but you can get ready for next round if you want. Take a shot.
I'll just move and get into position this round.
All right, Tane.
I'll move up the ladder and move to the tower.
So the ladder is 10. So you're at 20. Or 15, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then I dashed there too, so I get to the edge.
All right, dashing, you can easily get in there. And you got a bow too?
Nope, I cast Magic Stone as a bonus action on my pebbles that are in my pouch.
Okay. What's the range of Magic Stone? How far can you
60.
hurl this? Oh,
60.
they're way off though. But okay.
But there's no, I mean, Magic Stone lasts a minute, so.
Yeah, might as well. Get them ready.
So I can
you use a sling? I think you can use a sling
Yeah,
with them
use a
too and
sling.
get a little bit more range. What's the?
Throwing has a range of 60 feet, it says.
Oh,
But I
you-
don't care. I just throw.
Anything else?
In the jungle, it's hard to get more than like 30 feet without trees in your way anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm not used to like range heights.
Juku,
Juku's going to try to get as close to here as I can to help them with the door. I'm a pretty tough turtle, so I can help them out with the door.
All right, when you get to that point and you look outside, you can see there are some guards outside still. There's a big boy coming out of the bathroom. He's got a huge belly. He's got a newspaper tucked over. His armor's all unbuckled. Looks like he's been sweating in the bathroom. He's like, that's this guy. He's coming out of the bathroom over here. And there's another guy by the door. He's like working on something over here. They're not hostile though.
I will yell at them to get in.
Yeah, they're looking around nervously like, what the hell is going on? You know, they hear everyone yelling, but they haven't realized like quite yet what's going on. And where's the last one? Down here. Oops. All right, so yeah, so the guy he like hears all the yelling. He comes out. He's got like toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his foot and stuff. You know, he's just got done taking a bathroom break, and so he comes running out, and now he's gonna come waddling towards the front door. And you see him looking around nervously, like yelling at the other guys to come along. As he comes running in to help out with barring the door. All right, so yeah, the dinosaurs move. They can move 80. So now they're 120 away. That puts them boop, boop, boop. Right at the edge of the map. Good. Already buying potions of greater healing and no one's even wounded. What the hell?
And I got
Preemptive.
cool.
Thank you, Scuzzer.
Thank you,
Or Caesar. Juki.
Dookie. That sounds like Dookie.
It's a Juki Dookie.
It's a Dookie Dookie.
One, two, three, four, five. There's one missing.
It's alright, he can stay missing.
Yeah. We don't need him.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 in the combat tractor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we'll find him. Alright, so that's what they do on their turn, so but they're on different initiatives, so I will skip past Gold Pedal.
Alright. I am going to be a badass druid. First, I'm going to move here.
And let's do that. Can you guys still see or no?
I cannot.
Nope. It's
I
dark.
can't see anything
none of you guys can see off. That doesn't work very well. Let's see why.
I can see around
Oh,
you.
look.
Just double click your character.
Look, they did the towers as solid walls, not terrain.
Oh,
They didn't expect you guys to be firing out of the towers.
yeah.
But that's okay. I'll turn that back off. All right, so you go running up the ladder. So you got 30 feet, and then what?
And then I'm going to use my action to wild shape into a spider.
Do you tell anyone you're doing this?
Nope.
You're just gonna change it to a big ass spider up on top of the guard posts, okay?
Well, it's not a giant spider. I assume it's just like a small spider. But I'm going to use it so that next turn I can climb outside of the wall.
Well, I would think
That'd
it's
be
still
fine.
a decent sized spider, right?
Sure.
Daddy long legs.
So you're like,
Okay,
so
I'm
you're like-
taller.
no, I can see you. I don't see anyone watching you.
Right. So I'll just yell loudly, "I'm going outside as a spider!" And then I'll be a spider.
Or turn to
Singing
Shandy
Spider-Man theme song.
What? Spiders? I don't like spiders.
And then I only have 5 more feet of movement. Is that enough to get down the wall, or should I just
what's your
go next turn?
what's your spider climb?
The spider can climb 20 feet, but because I've already used most of my movement, I can
Yeah.
only use 5 more.
Yeah,
of that
if
to
you had
climb
like
down.
40 feet of spider climb, then you had more movement. But you're out. You're out. You're done.
Okay. All right.
Swollen Nose got into a fight last night, and he was out on extra duty detail, and these guys have spears, like, because a lot of these guys are like Chultans, you know, they're like tribal kind of deal, but he wants inside. He doesn't want to be out there. He's gonna come in like over here,
Have to mark it off. Sorry.
and these guys are still moving. Warwick is moving this way. He's gonna come over here and start grabbing the other end of this freaking huge ass log. You can see that they're moving the logs a little closer. When the gates actually close, these logs get locked into like slots to keep the gates from, you know, being
Bracing.
pushed open. Yeah, they're like braces. But it takes a little while. These are huge ass logs. They're massive. But he's helping the full figured guard. Drops his pork chop or whatever he was gnawing on, and starts running for the doors as well. Getting just inside as top around 3 is Tane. Alright, so they're accurate.
How did my initiative change?
It changes
Random
every
You
round.
roll every round.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware we were doing that. Cool.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. It's old school.
And
There's a bonus act.
while we're at the top of the round, let's take a 10-minute break. Let's do a potty break and a refresh drink break. I need a drink and I'm out of water.
I need chapstick.
So, hey, stream, we're going to take a 10-minute break. So go away for like 9 minutes, but come back.
Yeah, don't touch that
So-
dial.
Yeah, well, just come back. We don't care if you change it. Just come back. All right. We'll see you guys. I am going to put on some pretzel music. And that one.
We haven't any sounds in Sirenscape yet, have we? Because I haven't gotten any.
We're back. Well, some of us are.
I'm here.
Ugh.
Hold on.
I'm here.
Well, let's get some sounds going, right? So
Yeah, Arts keeps telling me I need to update. Oh, but I still have sounds. Whatever you got going on, so that's fine.
I don't think he updated either.
no, I didn't update either. That's a little-
Sirenscape? Yeah, you don't need to update Sirenscape. Player is just little bug fixes, but it's all still compatible.
You're on when you're in chat. However, where do you like purchase the items? If people are buying stuff, where's that at?
The little points button
down at the
at
bottom.
the bottom of the chat. Kind of where you
Just
type,
the
but
chat
below it.
coins.
Yep.
Where that
Oh,
chest is, for me it looks like a purple chest.
Yeah, I
You
just
click on that and it
updated all those. I got like nice little icons for everything.
Oh, I see. So like a random magic item is 2,500. Random teleport, potion of healing. Oh, I see. So will any stream you watch accumulate to those points, or does it have to be this stream?
My
Each
stream.
stream is into
There we go.
because
each, like watching any of Drake's streams will add to that, but watching
Correct.
some other broadcaster stream won't. It'll add to theirs.
it'll get their own point. Yes.
And
Where do you see who's actually in the channel? Is there a list of who's like in right now?
We used to have that. I think they took that feature away.
The
but
top
why, I don't
right?
know.
top right users in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a
I see.
little 2 people icon, little pawns.
Or
Right now there's
I use Chatty for
Wow.
that.
so there's
Never
15
knew
people
that icon.
on this stream right now. If that's correct.
Some of them are going to be bots.
And like
Can't
Dre-
avoid-
Dre's out there lurking, or you know.
Yeah, I told Dre to log in. So.
I see right there.
I think
But I don't.
that
How do you see him? Because he didn't show.
I have Chatty. It's a
Oh, so you can see
It's
it,
a
but
third
it doesn't show
party.
you.
it's a third party thing you can get, and it shows you who everybody's in chat and the chat. It just doesn't show you their rewards, so I have to have both open, the Twitch and Chatty. So I just stack one on top of the other. But speaking of chat
Oh,
and
he's
chat,
liking it.
yeah, that's Dre. Speaking of chat and chat rewards, swinging down out of the rafters in the tower where Jingo and stuff is you see a monkey. He's not wearing pants, and he's got a boiler hat on. And thanks to Caesar in the chat, Smedley gets hit in the back of the head with a big flying pile of poop. Poof! It almost knocks your hat off. It hits the palisade of the tower and then blows in. You're like, woo! And he runs up and disappears off the roof.
That damn monkey! I'm gonna get him one of these times.
Clyde! One of these days, Clyde! We'll catch up to you!
He was so mad that his voice cracked.
Aw.
And that was Clyde, the poo-slinging monkey, for 800 points that Caesar bought. And he missed it because I think he went back to his game.
Yep.
Anyways, top of the round, Tane Ravenstorm. It is your turn.
As a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on one of the dinosaurs, and then I will ready an action when it is within range of my magic stone. I shall throw a stone at it.
Does Hunter's Mark have a range?
90, and he is 85 for me.
It's 90 for Hunter's Mark? Nice. Let me... I was gonna do this. I'm turning it down. Give it a second. Is that okay, volume-wise? Maybe a little bit
Yeah.
more?
It's good for me.
All right, Tane, you went. Dionysius 17. He is...
Deinonychus.
Yeah, I never say anything right. Usually on purpose, but... All right, so this
Go
guy's
figure that.
gonna...
Marketing.
Well, he is gonna take off running. He smells some fresh meat. Damn, they're like Speedy Gonzales now.
So my ready action goes off.
Yep. Oh, you crit! Nice. So you shoot him right in the eyeball with your rock, right? Bing! Is that what it was? Your rock? Yeah. Oh.
A 2 1-1s and a 3. What the?
It knocks his head sideways. He kind of stumbles. He looks up at you and he's like, "Ah!" And he keeps running the way he was running. His buddy runs up next to him. It doesn't quite look like the gate's going to get closed in time, Warwick. I think he's going to keep trying. Gold pedal.
Okay.
What's
Can I
this?
climb down the wall now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the outside to the dirt area is 20 feet. But it's another it's another like 15 feet down this like cliff, almost 20 feet, so
I
you're
only
up pretty
have enough
high.
movement to get to the dirt for now. But that's fine.
Well, you could dash the other 20.
True. Yeah, I'll do that then.
All right, so that's going to put you down here at the bottom.
Okay, perfect.
What's
That
this
would be
green
nice.
arrow? Is that... Who's,
I have no idea.
I'm deleting it.
It's Medley's.
Somebody drew something and... isn't there a remove this button? Remove this. It's just clunky. All right, so number 6. Where the hell is he at? Ah, there's a missing one. So he is going to come booking up too. Swollen nose. Booking up. They're kind of like you saw in Jurassic Park, you know, they're all like moving in a kind of with each other, like fish do.
Tactics.
All right, Smedley. Smedley.
Alright. Perfect. Now, does the hunter's mark work the same way it did on Legacy? Because I want a hunter's mark that one. Or is it already hunter's marked by another ranger? And can it be hunter's marked by 2 people?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, like mechanically, I don't think it's a problem either.
And I'm not shooting with my heavy crossbow.
Oh, that's a hit. And
Or Mike.
that one goes down, and he like stumbles and trips and.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Nope.
Juku.
Juku is gonna continue to help with the door. He's pretty strong, so hopefully he can help them close the door in time.
All right,
You have
there.
a heavy cross, big guy.
Me?
No, sorry.
I'm a. Oh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
What's this token way down here? What's going on?
I don't know. Something happened with an arrow that I didn't even mean to drag, and I can't delete it now.
That was a token. You must have grabbed a token.
there's another weird arrow dragging all the way up to the upper left of the map.
Map is shitty. It like does not center on my screen. I don't know.
It's just big. I don't see the other arrow.
I got rid of it.
On now.
So what's Juku do? Oh, you're helping. All right, let's.
Juku's gonna use his action to help.
All right,
close
let's all use our turn to try to close it. So, give us athletics, Juku. Work is 2. Skills, athletics. All right. So Warwick picks up the log and carries the other 3 guys with the log, and shoves it in place.
Nice.
And Juku almost does as good of a job. Almost.
And I'm not trained.
All right, so you get the doors closed.
Trained. We're not playing 3rd edition.
I don't have proficiency in athletics. Same difference.
I'm just picking on you.
I didn't
And-
spend time as a child lifting logs.
Actually, it's going to take you 3 rounds total, and we're on the 3rd round. So at the end of the round, the guards get, and Juku and all those get the gates closed. And that's going to take us to the top of the next round, which is pretty much fish in a barrel at this point.
How far down is this wall?
Well, the wall itself is only 20 feet high. However, the cliff is another 15 to 20 feet high. So it could be as much as 40 feet off the ground, depending on where you're
Do
at.
the dynasties can run up the cliff?
No.
They jump.
No, they'd have to try to get through the front gates.
How hard does it look to climb down the outside of this tower?
Oh, if you're a spider, it looks really easy.
If I'm not, how the
Pretty hard. there's no handholds. It's meant to be hard to get up over. You know, it's designed not to be able to be climbed. Now with a freaking on repel, on belay kind of repel off, not so hard.
Yeah. This thing's just out of my range now.
But if we can prevent them from getting in, who cares? They can't get in. We can just.
On my turn, I'm gonna cast Entangle on them.
So I will. Is it possible to go? There's no way. I just go down the ladder and I'll go all around to go up the ladder to get the other tower, correct?
Oh, yeah, over here you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, those bigger squares are messing me up with there being 4 squares in each bigger square. So, alright, I'm gonna double that way because I can't. My stone won't reach from here. You get to the bottom, so that's what I can do. So I got here, so make sure I can get back that way.
It's medley?
Just gonna count it out: 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. So I get to there.
I will use my bonus action to transfer my hunter's mark to that one.
So I can go the 10 more carry if you want to move me where it was. I just count the squares to make sure I get there.
Okay.
I'll try to bring him down too.
Drake, very sorry. Rabbit.
Oh
Nope.
no.
Not with a 3. Not gonna hit with a 3. Number 16. He is going to dash. Not up the hill.
No! I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, that you can see that they're coming. They're on full sprint. Why is my grid snap not working?
Are you holding down control or something?
I was holding.
Instead of alt?
Fast enough.
No, I'm not holding down
Control
anything
turns off
right
grid
now.
snap.
It's not snapping it to the grid. I don't know. What the hell? Plus things are like sticking to my mouse. I have a hidden token stuck to the pointer now. I'll pass the turn and see what happens. Still there. It's weird. Yeah, there's no grid lock or anything. Like snap the grid, you know? Warwick. I guess, does he have any missile weapons? Javelins? Maybe he'll, I think he's gonna stay down here just in case they come through or something, right? Gonna help brace. Gold pedal.
Alright, I am going to use a bonus action to end my wild shape.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to cast Entangle. It's a 20-foot square. So I'll get all 3 of those in it. Let's target them really quick, sorry. They need to make those strength save.
They're pretty strong. Two of
Shit.
them make it.
I tried. Yeah, and then only one of them is restrained then. But it is difficult terrain, the area they're in.
It definitely slows them down then.
That will be it for my turn.
So 17. 10, 15. 55. And
So that one can break the restraint just by remaking the strength save against my spell DC.
yeah, he's starting to like twist and snap at the vines and stuff. And he doesn't succeed. I just rolled a strength check, so he's like, ah!
Awesome.
Juku.
Question on this door in front of me. How tight is it? Is there cracks that I could see through to where these things are? Or
Yeah, there's
or no?
there's between some of the, because they're big timbers and they're kind of
Okay.
rounded. There's enough you could see through if you're trying to
'Cause
cast
then
a
I
spell
want
or
to-
something.
Yeah, I want to cast Sacred Flame, which is a saving throw as long as I can see it within range.
Yeah.
So I am going.
Well,
to
I would
Sacred
say you
Flame.
would have to be up against the gates though to see through. You're like looking through, you're like,
Okay. That's up to there, maybe.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move up to the gates, and cast Sacred Flame. Oof. All right.
Succeeded. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I tried, you guys.
Slowed him down a little bit. All right, Tane. Trying to get a new perspective.
I'm moving. So I moved to the ladder.
And you can start up the ladder a little bit. Let's see. Number 3 is going to charge the gate. And attack the gate. So it like starts clawing at the gate. Let's see. Nope. It's got to get through its damage threshold. It didn't even really hit the thing. So it's like biting at it, clawing at it, and it's not really doing a whole lot of damage to it. And his buddy's coming up to try to. So the gate starts like taking some hits. Boom, boom. Juku, you're like right there. You can see like these things like trying to claw and shred at the gates. And let's see, this one. They can't really do much damage to it. Yeah, I mean they're just scratching and yelling and Smedley.
All right. I wish to cast Longstrider on myself. That'll add 10 feet of movement, so I have a movement of 40. From this tower, I have to run inside the wall. Is there a height difference right there where the walls intersect? Am I going to be able to get up over?
Yeah, you got to go around. You got to, like Tane just did. Unless you climb over the top.
I'm going to attempt to do that.
The DC to climb is a 15. That was weird.
I would like my remaining inspiration. Athletics check.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Did you click on your advantage?
No.
You said you wanted to use your inspiration, right? So roll it again.
Oh, okay. I'd like to do that.
Well, you succeeded on both rolls, so you don't have a problem climbing up. So I'm gonna say you get get over or hanging to drop down on the other side. You know what I mean?
All right, and that's my 40 feet.
Yeah, and you're out of movement. No, that's your 60 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna dash. Because Longstrider gives me 40. If I got 20 feet.
Oh.
Move to there.
Let's see. 25, 35, 40. Yeah, you got 20 left. Yep.
Start heading that way.
Cool.
That's it.
Warwick. Not much he can do. Gold pedal.
All right. I am probably going to regret this, but I'm going to move too far away. So if I move there, I'm close enough to cast Thorn Whip on this little Deinonychus here. Oh, right. Yeah, I should have had a disadvantage. So I should have asked first. Because
Just roll it again with
Caesar bought me
disadvantage.
advantage.
Oh, advantage.
And then Engorgio bought me disadvantage, and then Engorgio bought me disadvantage again. So
Wait,
what
it's
do you
not.
say?
I'm not Chris Perkins. You can't have double disadvantage. It just doesn't.
No,
exist.
I know.
So
But if the first
you would
two
have it.
cancel each other out,
Then then we'll take the first roll, which was a 14, a 20, which is a hit.
okay. I should have asked before I rolled.
It's okay.
All right.
That's why I like that extension when it works. All right. So, but your next. Damn, that's a loud one. Your next attack will still have disadvantage. For your next
so
roll.
we'll just do them in order. Got it.
Yeah.
And
They stack. Thank you, chat. They stack.
I will use the.
Or they don't stack.
I will pull it 10 feet closer to me, and I will end my concentration on.
Now, if it's entangled and you're trying to pull it, doesn't it have to be like an athletics check to break it?
No, I'm gonna end my concentration on entangle.
Ah, okay. So 10 feet.
So So he won't be restrained anymore either.
And I'll delete that.
That will end my turn.
And it's his turn. So guess what he wants to do?
That's fine. Come and get me.
He wants lunch. So he's going to move up to you. Let's see. He has a... so he moves at least 20 feet in a straight line. He's going to try to hit you with one of its claw attacks first. So it comes running up and it jumps and it's swiping at you with its claws. And it crits you with the first one.
Time for my wizard.
Can I roll pedal a healing potion?
Doing 8 points of damage and knocks you prone.
Oh my god.
Oh, we like gold pedal.
And let's see, pounce. It says
No, we-
saving throw be knocked prone if the target's prone.
Come back
Can
as a
make
wizard, you guys.
so it uses a bonus action to try to bite you.
That's why this
With
was Diablo Bob's
advantage.
favorite form in Avernus.
And
beginning.
and you wiggle out of the way as it bites the dirt next to you. It's like rah, rah, it's like on top of you. Rah. And Juku.
Try to save you.
I'll be alright. I'm fine. I'm a
Alright.
big girl, literally.
Juku is going to continue to Sacred Flame through the door.
Peekaboo, I see you. And he fails.
Boop.
Light damage.
Yeah, it's Radiant Flame, so it's light damage.
Let me just try a couple of these, see if I get a crit. It's the only way they'll be able to do damage to it. Oh. Ooh, close. A 19, a 19, and a 9. So they're definitely banging and hitting this door. You know, you can see the guards like trying to. See things are just rattling at it, but the door it seems to be holding pretty good. Like that's kind of been designed against something like this. You know, like it's not their first rodeo. Maybe you're thinking. Gold pedal.
Alright, I will spend half my movement to stand up, so I'm no longer prone. I can't remove that one off myself.
No, I put it on you. You're stuck with it. You got to crawl. No.
And for my action, I will cast Poison Spray, a cantrip, at this Deinonychus. It has a range of 10 feet, so it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fails.
Which it failed. Okay, I was hoping for a 12, but whatever. I'll take it. That will end my turn.
The Juku, you can thank Ingorgio in the chat for buying you a
Yes.
random magical item.
Thank you. I will go ahead and roll that right now. Yay!
+1 ammunition.
So that's
Anybody
gonna.
use ammunition?
Oh my god, that's like the worst thing to get.
I don't know.
Well, we got a robe of
You
useful
think I-
items, and we get a +1 ammunition.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We
We deserve it.
One or is it a quiver?
It couldn't roll on the subtable because I don't have that subtable shared with me.
Well, let's see what it is. It is arrows, and there are 5 +1 arrows.
Okay.
Just make a note,
give
and
them
I'll do a parcel later or something. Let you
Sounds
go
good.
find them. If you want to go find them, I'm cool with that. I don't know if you can. Are they in the player's handbook? I don't think so.
No.
Here, I'll just drag one out real quick. Arrow. +1 on inventory.
Just drag it to the party sheet. I'm not going to use it.
Well, you can put it back. I just threw it on your sheet and ID'd
Okay.
it. So you can make 5 and drag them back if you want. Anybody use arrows?
Nothing gave me a party arrows.
I guess you'll be selling them here in Fort Valerian or whatever. Which this guy, did he attack the door? Yeah, I think so. Let's do this guy. Come on, give me a crit. Damn. Juku.
All right. Juku's going to shift targets to the more heavily wounded one and do the same thing. Why did it added that arrow +1 twice? You have that automatic extension actions thing turned on. Okay,
Do I? Huh.
you do.
I need to just take it out of my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's +1. It would be nice if there was like a ranger that actually had a bow in the party, but no one has a bow. There's like 2 rangers, neither one of them have a bow.
Nope.
One of them's just throwing rocks. I mean,
Right? It's chucking rock.
I have a mechanics question that I've been researching while we were playing, and I can't find a definitive answer one way or the other. If you can't, so Hunter's Mark can last up to 24 hours depending, as long as you maintain concentration. If your target doesn't die, can you still transfer it?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
don't think
as a
you can.
bonus action, I think it is.
That's
If the target is dropped to 0 hit points.
so. What if you're in a fight where a target ran away that you never got a chance to kill? You couldn't recast it on somebody else.
You would have to
Yeah.
recast
No.
the spell.
You'd have
It's
to
a-
recast it.
Mark,
You gotta
I don't think
recast
there's
it.
any
but
range
you
after
can
it's
drop
cast.
concentration at any
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't
Points.
transfer it, but you can always drop concentration.
Correct. So unless that target dies that you initially cast it on, you can't move. Is that the consensus? Because there's
Correct.
people on the bet. There's people that say
Oh.
both ways on what I've been doing. I'm just trying to get the table consensus.
No, that's not what it doesn't matter what everyone else says either. It matters what this guy says. And what I say is you can't move it because you can't see the old target and the new target. So you
Right.
can transfer it, you can end it and cast it again.
Of course I
That's
can do
fine.
that. That's not what I want to do.
But keep in mind, it also gives you the ability to track as well. That's the whole point in Hunter's Mark. So now you don't know where he's at, but you kind of get the sense that he went in that direction because he's marked.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna move up to here.
I think that was the intention of the spell, anyways.
That's perfectly fine. And then I'm gonna throw go ahead and move me there first, Drake. And then I'm gonna throw a rock at the one that's on Goldbuff.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
see
gonna
you
be
got
fine,
any
though, I
negatives.
promise.
She got a pretty clear line of sight, and plus she's like, just standing up, right? And it's like was jumping up on maximum damage with a rock, 10 points of damage. Nice thing's like, poof! It like stumbles back. He's got a big lump on the side of his head now. He's like, blood's trickling down his face.
I look back and I like give you a thumbs up. Like, nice.
So Warwick's gonna
Rock hit it right in the head.
he's gonna
The
start.
brave part when he picks up that little throws it at the big guy and it's right in the forehead.
Yeah, Warwick's gonna come running up. He's got a javelin out. He's like, I want a piece of it. So this one makes some, caw noises. Caw. And takes off on a sharp angle towards the woods.
God, he's calling for reinforcements.
Like VC, I use it to cover the stream so I can only see the top and the chat. But every time I do anything else, it like minimizes it.
Yeah, VC grabs a hold of crap. It's like sticky or something. I don't know what to call
I'll
it.
put VC third one and use Discord to cover.
I don't have too much problems with it since I have 4 monitors.
Yeah, I just pop the stream chat out and then minimize my web browser so I can't see anything at all.
Do that.
Smedley.
Medley. I'm going to step up to the wall, bring my heavy crossbow up, and try to kill Gold Petals this thing.
Give it some love. Ah, you had him in his sights and he
No
jumps and it
love
sticks
for
in the
me.
dirt.
I'm sorry.
Number 11. Well, it's pretty wounded. Let's see. Well, that looked like it was cocked. Didn't it look like it was cocked, like 11, 17?
So deadly. So deadly.
I think 500 biddies from your wife. She loves me, Jingo. What's up, Archie? Wow. She's spending your hard-earned money. It's gonna disengage.
She's the big streamer in this household, not me.
I know, right? So it disengages and dashes away from you, making the call like the other one's making, like mimicking it. And this one as well is gonna give up on trying to get through the impenetrable front gates. Things seem a little clunkier today with that update. On my end, anyways. Juku. There's still 2 of them, but they're not so aggressive on the gate at the moment. You can see that they're about to depart. So get your back of the head shot. Ah. Succeeded.
Got a high dex, and this is a dex save, so.
Alright, I'll move up to the wall there. Being as Gold Petal is no longer in danger. And I still have number 17 hunters. So I'll move over
I think
there.
I was fine.
Yeah, that could have went ugly. I think you got lucky there. So yeah, you can see this one's running. You got it marked. It's like, come on, you can get it.
That's not the one I have marked. 17 is the one I had marked.
Oh,
And
17? Where's he
17
at?
is the one that he's right at the gate, and I'm going to shoot him.
It was 9 earlier that you did have marked.
Wasn't it? No, it's always been.
When I had marked.
I had it marked as well.
Yeah, he double marked. I remember him asking. Well, that's a hit. Barely. It like bounces off the door, starts to turn around and run, and you shoot it in its side. Whap! How much damage did you do? It did roll the hunter's mark. It's enough. So you like stick it in the neck, and it runs around in a circle, and then like falls over dead.
Back and to the left.
Oops.
All right. I am gonna chase him. There. And then he is within 10 feet, so I will cast Poison Spray again.
He come running up. Bastard!
Oh no, he succeeded.
He's
I
like-
don't think it does.
He's holding his breath. He's like,
No. Save or suck. So that was it. That will end my turn.
he's holding breath. Number 11. Well, let's see. He's been antagonized. Let's see what he thinks. Oh yeah, he's changing tactics now. He stops and does a circle and gets right up next to you. Comes running around the hill. Actually, he couldn't go that way. He'd have to come around this way. And tries to claw you.
Bring it.
Doing 7 points of damage.
I'm fine.
And jumps back and scratches at you with his other claw and hits you, doing another
maybe I'm not
5 points
fine.
of damage. And then it reaches down
It's fine. I have a backup character.
and bites you.
Straight up killed you.
Wait, like for
No.
reals?
No, you're not dead.
No, it's not instant death.
No, it just burned one of your death saving throws. As it like
I've got a
it
backup
tosses her around, it's like like a dog does, and shakes her all around, and you can see she's all unconscious too. She's like blood's like flying out.
Oh, no.
He kind of tugs at her and tries to drag her a little as it goes, but it's looking back. You know, it like glances back. Tane.
I move, and now that number 17's dead, I move my hunter's mark to number 11.
It's
come-
like almost dead, I'm sure. I've hit
He
it
comes-
a couple times.
I hit it 10 also, so it's really like almost dead. And I yell out, "No, Gold Moon, you will not die!"
It's called Petal, by the way. You don't even know her name yet.
I'm like, I was reading Dragon Lance in the background. I'm like, oh wait, I mean Gold Petal. I throw my last stone at it. Here we go.
It's a hit. He like lobs it. Oh, you didn't roll your other d6.
I don't know why the other one didn't go up. Partner's marker. I'll just roll a d6 for damage.
You're not gonna kill it, but
But
well,
no,
I-
it has to be
Oh,
so
you-
close.
6.
I did
Oh,
kill it.
no, you
10
didn't.
points out.
He's got
Oh,
one
it was-
left.
It had 7 left.
It had 7. Yeah, 23. It's got 30 hit points. It's got
Holy crap.
one left. So it's like, bop! It's like staggering around, like ah. Anything else?
I'd go pedal.
It's fine.
So number 6 is going to run off into the brush. Warwick, he's got a javelin, right? Is there some room up there for him? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, I guess he could just run into here and get ready to throw, right? Number 16 takes off running too. Smedley. Can you kill it?
Alright. Oh, well, that one, I am going to, as a bonus action, transfer my hunter's mark to him. He can get away, but he's not going to get away.
You do realize he's almost dead, right? But that's okay. I don't think you got anything else you could do with your bonus action anyways. One hit point. You can do it. All you got to do is hit. He's dead. That's a hit. That kills him. And,
One more turn.
and that's going to take you out of combat as the rest of the dinosaurs take off. And somebody better go save Gold Petal. That's all I got.
I am going to, from where I am, healing word her.
Okay, so you're like
The range of 60.
Nice.
Thanks.
And then if I get close enough, I can do more, but
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
fine.
are out of initiative and tokens are unlocked. So
I managed to mark the one that got away, so we can track them back to their lair if that's what we feel like we want to do.
And I come back through the door. The big door.
yeah, it takes them
We'll open it for you.
it takes them a little bit to get the doors open.
Okay. I like look rugged as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all bruised
like-
up.
Hey, lady, what you doing outside the gates? You know it's dangerous out there, wild animals and all.
I was fighting them for you guys. It just didn't go very well. It's fine.
All right, so Yeah.
Ammo recovery. How much
Half.
of our ammo can we recover? Half? All right.
half, yeah. It's always half. And some +5 or +1 arrows. Like, what the hell? I don't know where these came from. Just fell out of the sky.
Thank you for the healing, Juku.
you are
All right.
welcome, Earth Whisperer, Initiate Gold Petal.
So you guys can go over to camp and get a long rest. As you guys spend the night at Fort Bularion, what do you think of Fort Bularion? Huh? What are your characters' thoughts on Fort Bularion?
If it was burning down, I wouldn't piss on it.
And checking the Goodwill shop every time I'm here.
Yeah, right. I think Tane likes it here. He's like, this bitch
That
is
does
bad.
Are we level?
No.
That's like an experience.
Oh, it shouldn't be a wording experience, but that was a shit ton. Did it actually probably
Yeah,
level you?
That is.
That's-
Oh yeah,
that is.
that's
Yeah,
level
that
one.
was well
That's like 2 levels.
Okay with that. If you want to level us to 3, I'm good. I got 5,200 experience points now. Shit, that's That's almost 4.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's level you guys to 3.
Ooh.
Level up! Well, you guys are going to level after the next encounter anyway, so what the hell's the difference? Next time we start, you'll have it all ready to go, and we'll do the encounter, and then we don't have to stop in the middle of the game and you guys level. You can level at the end of the game, and some of you get some cool things at level 3.
Branch out into my prestige class.
Yeah. Lots of stuff to do.
Stalker.
What types of rangers are you going to be, Chingo and Tane?
Stalker.
Gloomstalker, both?
Yeah, hunter. I think
Hunter?
that's what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah,
Got my
he
circle
smashed
spells.
to do
I want
a
my,
hunter.
I want my free dark vision.
I just want to do a lot of damage with a crossbow.
You can with that hunter, you get a D8 every round. Gloomstalker only gets the initial burst, but I'm okay with that.
After this combat, Smedley will take out his knife and mark 2 notches on his crossbow stock. His first 2 kills.
But I am gonna look through these real quick just to see if I don't want to go something else.
And I think on the combat tab now you can also keep track of your kills there. It does it automatically.
Does it?
Your log. It says you've got 3 kills.
One. I think I might have killed something last session. I don't remember what
Could have been a snake or
encounter
something.
it was, and I would have carved a notch for that one as well. Let me mark that.
You're about 50%. 6 hits, 6 and 3 misses. All right, so last time, if anybody wants anything from the stores, did somebody say they wanted something? Nobody? Okay.
Isn't somebody going to buy the bug repellent block for...
I bought 4 of them.
Yeah, I bought some bug repellent as well.
You're going Gloomstalker. You're going a Hunter Colossus Slayer.
Yeah.
Warden Ranger.
My earbuds just died.
It's okay. See you, bye.
No, I'm not leaving.
I want to play with your camera because you got the stupid buttons turned on somehow. I don't know how you do
I
that.
don't know how it does that. Don't do it though.
If for whatever reason your camera is advertising to VC that you have PTZ.
I know, and like on my side, it says that they're disabled. So, like, I went through all the settings to turn it off. I don't know why it does that.
I panned through that, on the, like, to get to the zoom area, but I've never messed with it, so I don't even know. I see the little window, but I just go past it. I don't mess with it.
The rest of the party may start noticing that Juku, in addition to referring to himself in the third person, also tends to refer to his party members by their title, and this changes as you grow and develop. So he refers to Gold Petal as Earth Whisperer Devotee Gold Petal, or Jingos as Wild Bulwark Wildling Smedley, and Dark Sidler Wildling Tane, and Brute Warwick.
I love it.
Yes, there's a new module that was inspired by John and I talking one day, and he made it up real quick. But it's the it's a player module, right?
Yep, it's
So-
there. It's available. Class titles.
Yeah, so you can go turn it, load it up, and it's got class titles for your characters. It's pretty cool.
And there's it's based on level and based on archetype that you select. I can't be more specific on Bass's because he has to level up, and I don't know what archetype he's going to take.
Yeah, I did take Gloomstalker. I have to figure out what crap I just got.
All I got were my circle spells, but it's pretty awesome because they are always prepared and don't count against the spells I prepare.
Man, I'm plus 7 to initiative now.
I need to turn off a word to players. Where the hell's that at? Finding stuff in the options window when you want to is a pain in the ass. There's no visual help. It's just like words.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Add encounter to party sheet. Oh, here it is. Off, okay. Alright, cool. How you guys doing on character level, and are you ready to go to 4th?
Yeah.
You ready to find
God,
out?
we're going one more.
Yeah, if you survive these next few encounters, you might get another level. But you guys are going to the mines? To the mines? Is that where you're heading?
That's the plan.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to pick up when we leave off, is you guys are going to get up in the morning, pack up all your gear, and head out to the Wooby Mining Consortium to see if you can get some of your share of the mine. What was the agreement? How many percent?
5%.
5%
Total,
for
1% for each of us.
for 5
Plus the
years.
200 plus the 250 gold.
Plus 250 gold. Yeah. Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah. It's a little extra perk on top of the 250 gold. Nothing like a steady income. That was apparently my Chult streetwiseness.
Chilton Streetwiseness. Is that
Well, I
a
do
new
have an eight-
skill? I mean, you
I-
can make your own skills, but I don't know if I'd name it that.
I have an 18 wisdom. And a 13 intelligence, but I'm pretty wise to the streets. I'm just not book smart. 13's not terrible, but I'm not Smedley book smart.
Well, with that, we're gonna say goodnight. How's that sound? Let's end the stream.
All right.
So tomorrow night, over on Rob2E stream, I will be running Icewind Dale. And or whatever.
Rob to eat. That Drake takes, right?
Yeah, no, he streams it on his channel. Rob2E, and let me put you. Let me. Do I have his stuff? Let's see. Yeah, there's his stuff in the chat.
Yeah, I've got him. He runs a lot of. Does he run a lot of one shots or something?
He does on Tuesday nights. He does one shot nights. It's
like,
pretty good. It's you should try it. You probably would get into that. It's like 3 encounters. It's smash, grab, and that's it. It's cut and dry. He's got rules. It's fast paced. It's pretty fun actually. I think you would enjoy it actually. You just got to get over his freaking strict freaking Nazi rules. That's all. But
he's worse than you? No.
Oh, yeah. Way worse than me. So yeah, we're going to say goodbye. Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.
All right. Thank you. Next Tuesday, Call from the Deep right here at Drake Takes. And then next Friday, we're back on Drake Takes with Empire of the Ghouls, Matakiri's DM in his next session too. So it'll be 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks for this one, but we'll see you around next week. Bye.
Drive safe.